dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, Original Crew, man? We're back today, man. We got how Namor pulled up to WAKANDA and forced Shuri to become queen. I actually remember going to the movies and seeing this. Is it better than the first? No. What you think?
No, I don't think it's better than the first. No.
I think the first Black Panther was peak. And is it because of Chadwick? No. I'm not gonna just say because it lacks Chadwick, but R.I.P. to Chadwick. I think they went off script with this one. You know what I'm saying? I think the story could have been told a lot different, but I think it was too focus driven on the death of Chadwick itself, and the light that they incorporated too much into the movie. You know what I'm saying? But R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Chadwick was the Black Panther movement was very, very like inspirational for what it was. But I think we gave too much direction towards that than allowing it to be a film. You know what I'm saying? A film and reality is supposed to be separate. That's the reason why people tune into movies, is to separate it from reality. And I think they put too much reality into it. It's like we were going to a funeral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't... But that's just me personal. You might have loved it. You might have fully enjoyed it. Not saying I didn't like the movie. I just think, number one, Wakanda, the first one, was way better than the second one. But, hey, they supposed to be working on a third one. I heard. Don't know. But, hey, I hope they come back around and do it justice, though. But with that being said, you got anything you want to? Because we went to the movies and checked it out.
Yeah, but for some reason, my memory bad, y'all.
Wow.
Like, I remember, like, the beginning. I remember it,
I remember every
to the
detail.
point to, like, break it down and say...
I remember every detail.
I don't.
Damn.
And that's just me. That's just my memory.
That's crazy. I don't even remember the ending. Because I hope the ending is where they, like, push it to the, you know.
I feel you. I have to go back and rewatch them.
Because I heard a lot of people say they should have just replaced Chadwick instead of, like, killing off Black Panther. Actually just replace him, which they, in any other series, they do that a lot. So, hey, I do feel like they could have just replaced him instead of, you know what I'm saying, like, going the route they did. But, hey, to each his own. But, hey, with that being said, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Liking it with a thumbs up.
I just come really, like, figure out why or who could have replaced him. Who would have been a good replacement of Chadwick to keep it, like, you know? Because I don't know other... Like, Damson Idris, I thought about, I was like, could he do a role like this? I think he's a talented actor, but I'm like, is this too far ahead for him? And I was trying to think of other actors. I was like, y'all already had Michael B in the first one. Can't really put him in the second one. So how do you, who takes on that role?
Yeah.
But I don't know. But let's get it, man. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. If you want to have that debate, we could talk about it in the Discord. Discord link is in the description box if y'all want to elaborate more in detail and talk to us, man. Or you could just come in the comment section. Whichever one person before you, man. But let's go. Let's get into it, man.
So we start off after the events of T'Challa's death. Even in the afterlife, Killmonger remains the biggest threat. Because he burnt all the heart-shaped herbs, T'Challa couldn't be cured of his sickness. A real firm believer in that Mamba mentality. If I'm dying, you coming with me. And because after the events of Black Panther, T'Challa gave the rest of the world a taste of what that vibranium was like. And they was like,
spectacular, give me 14 of them right now.
But Wakanda, like Mr. Krabs with that secret formula, they not giving up their resources to anybody. So the government puts their two brain cells together and does Besides, let's just take that shit.
Nigga, you stupid.
But yeah, that didn't work out for them so well because they tried mining vibranium in the ocean, but they didn't know they was in Talokan territory. But meanwhile on the ship, bro spots a bunch of Namor sirens and they start singing, and as they're singing, every soldier starts jumping off the ship, falling to their death. Meanwhile, downstairs like a Diddy party, it's straight diabolical things going on down there because they spot something swim across out the corner of their eye, and clearly they have that Stevie Wonder level awareness because she starts realizing that the guy she came down there with is going. But what she didn't know is that she was next, as she starts panicking and she gets snatched up too, and the two in the control panel shook, deciding to get the hell up out of there, realizing they're using a sonic attack and controlling their people with sound. It's that type of shit that would give Helen Keller an evolutionary advantage. As they make their way up to the helicopter, he shoots, snapping the guy out of his trance. But like playing an elimination game, it was useless because Atuma jumps in the air and snipes his ass right in the chest, got him hanging on the wall like a damn coat rack. They out here protecting they.
You said you know
I
you.
said I remember it. Like I just be needing a refresh. Like off
Oh,
top,
this is gonna be a full refresher for
like
you.
off top. I was like, I don't be remembering, but I remember now. I remember
Everything,
like because I couldn't like remember. I was like, what was it even like?
like the plot twist.
Yeah,
I mean,
not
not the
plot
plot twist, but the plot. My bad.
but yeah, it's coming back. To me.
Natural resources like Rahway be protecting his food. Straight stiff arming bitches and Popeyes. It's not that serious, gang. She says fuck him and tries getting up out there next, but they all chasing her down. This is a scary sight. A bunch of blue niggas with spears chasing me. I'm committing Hannah Baker acts right there. She starts blinking back though, catches 3 bodies in one day. She thinks she Kim K and injures one, hopping in a plane screaming at bro to leave. And clearly he has some Forrest Gump tendencies because I would have left her ass there. They chasing you, not me. But bro that was shucking off bullets earlier like they were nothing runs up and rips off the plane door, and she unloads the clipping, bro. And at this point, a random human just off 5 of his soldiers with ease. If word get back to Talokan that he can't protect them, they gonna be like,
You supposed to be in charge. You supposed to be the leader. Lead us to some breakfast then, nigga.
and after shaking off no more soldiers like a bag of Skittles, they get away, or so you would think, cause all of a sudden they get pulled back and Namor in the sky spinning these niggas around like he finna throw a discus. This shit is nasty work, and launches them straight at the ground, killing them instantly.
This nigga is crazy. You fucked up.
After this, the queen tries to force Shuri to mourn the loss of her brother, but she isn't having it.
I sit and think about my brother for too long. It won't be this close. I'll burn to be the world.
Yo, what did we do? Killmonger colonized your country, destroyed the heart-shaped herb, which in turn killed your brother. Say fuck that nigga. But Namor was in the water rubbing his hands like Birdman, waiting for her to say something like this, and flies up out the water, and she was just like, who are you and how did you get up in here?
My people call me Kukukan, but my enemies call me Namor.
And explains to her that because T'Challa exposed vibranium to the world, that he compromised Talokan, since vibranium exists there too, and tells them to capture the scientists and bring them to him. And if they don't, prepare for that family meet and greet. And then he just leaves. Not even a day after the death of T'Challa, and they get impressed by an Avengers level threat. After he basically threatened to nuke them off the map if they didn't go along with his plan, they find that the girl who built the machine is just a 19-year-old college student who built it as a fuck you to her professor. This is the problem with the human race. Niggas just be out here making shit. The Indominus Rex, Cobra and the Apes, Raw, Wave, they be out here doing anything but furthering the human race. So we cut across town where she's taking them because she has the design for the mining machine in a garage. And the feds pull up on my fellow non-swimmers, but they wasn't prepared for what was about to happen because Riri has an entire Iron Man suit blasting them away and flying away while Shuri and Okoye bald ass break out of the garage. And this whole scene reminded me of the scene in Taxi when Queen Latifah went from neon size to queso in seconds.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
The Shuri is not a part of the Sea Boys. They get to a roadblock, but Riri comes in with the assist, blowing they shit up, clearing a path out the road. But this is where things start moving like Zaya Wade and changes because they grapple onto Riri and slams her ass down on the concrete. And as Shuri and Okoye bald ass get closer, they throw a hydro bomb, making them both flip over. And this entire time I was just thinking, damn, y'all asked them to bring her back to Namor. Bro really said,
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Okoye on that type time timing too, cause as they trying to grapple her in, she cuts the rope. So these niggas proceed to jump off a damn whale and land, hitting her with the aura pose. And Atuma in the back like sit back and take notes, and rise in on a gray whale and jumps off and peep the aura pose too. And Okoye in the back having the same reaction as me, realizing that these life-size Smurfs are serious threats. The police arrive and Namor just starts violating them. I can't even see for real cause Okoye bald ass with that King Neptune type hair is blinding me. But it's safe to say she's back there making them regret becoming police officers. Namor soldier starts running in. These brave soldiers, they fighting a losing battle. I know they can't see shit right now, which is why Okoye starts winning. Throwing bro away, spear to the face and knocks Smurfette down. She parries bro, slices him in the stomach, got him kneeling like he bowing to a new king, and then bro rushes in and gets put down quick. Weave into an overhead, don't have her looking like young boy straight dancing her shit. And then she peeps bro in the back running up again, knocking his spear away and impaling him with the spear, and just throws him onto the ground. She turns around to see that Atuma just walking down Riri. Bro wasted no time, he was about to off her on spot, knocking his spear down and giving him a slash to the face, instantly calling ISO. He tells his people in the back to quit faking, gave her that here nigga damn ass win, and tells them to go help Namor. And I'm just like, help her do what? They already gone. As he starts running the ones with Okoye, showing her that she ain't getting no parlays like her snow bunny loving husband. This is grown man strength. Putting some elbow grease on that hoe and knocking her down with one blow, and then kicking her weapon towards her. I'm not fighting nobody that just gave me my weapon back. This is not a person who is right in the head. Hitting her with that, you dead bro, you need it back. Okoye starts fighting dirty though, and he ain't having it. Starts moving like Chris Brown, hitting her with a right, slams his spear in the ground and rams her into it, laying her out like a mattress. And
nah, that's different. I'm a bit dude. Nah, that's tough. That's tough. Is it not?
It is.
Hitting her with a right, slams his spear in the ground and rams her into it, laying her out like a mattress. And goddamn, Namor out here recruiting a League of Assassins, and it shows because he goes to finish her off, but she shocks him, getting up, but they clash weapons, sending her flying back. And Namor comes in with the finisher though, throwing up a hydro bomb at Atuma, and he booty bumps it. You some freaky ass nigga. Bro could have kicked it or something. As Okoye cuts it and it blows up in her face, throwing her in the water. She's definitely cooked. Meanwhile, above, Shuri is telling them to take her back to Namor and to spare the girl and Okoye, so they take her to him. And to my surprise, Okoye survives. Water is to black people like salads are to queso. After this, Okoye gets stripped of her.
Y'all trifling, man. All black people can't.
Wait, what?
Black people, we have learned how to swim. We have adapted. Now, not all of us, but a lot of us, we have adapted. We have partaken.
I'm sorry.
We have. I can't even get. While struggling.
Please, I'm already struggling with the shirt, child. Come on.
But all I'm finna say, we have turned into suburban people, and what suburban people learn how to do, they learn how to swim. And they play soccer.
A lot of people growing up,
and they start wearing polo just because your brother can swim.
I ain't talking about just my brother. I'm talking about a lot of them knew how to swim back.
Now we know some ghetto people.
We did not grow up in no suburbs.
See, we know some hood ghetto ass people that know how to swim. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Inmate.
Crackhead.
Her title as General of the Dora Milaje, so she goes to recruit Nakia. Why, I do not know. She was trying to set her grandson up to become an orphan. We skipped to Talokan where Namor is telling a story of how he became the first mutant. I'm crying, he think he's Soldier Boy.
I'm the first nigga to do all type of shit.
His mother and her village were plagued with the smallpox. Magic Johnson was at the cookout telling them how he put his blood, sweat, and tears in the food, so now they're dying. And because this was Duke Dennis BC, they turned to Chalk, the god of rain and abundance, as he led their shaman to a plant sprouting from a blue rock. And because Namor's mother was pregnant, she refused to take the plant for fear of what it would do to him. And she was right. So the shaman started moving like a Minecraft YouTuber, roofing her with the plant by telling her that Namor was dying. And this is where things changed for them. Because of the plant, they couldn't breathe anymore and migrated to the water. And after the death of Namor's mother, she asked him to take her back to the surface to be buried. But when he returned, he saw nothing but despicable acts. And after this, he decided they had to go, burning and killing off everyone there. But after Namor buried his mother and left, a Spanish man cursed him, calling him the child without love. So he killed him, and there he took his name, Namor, because he has no love for the surface world. We cut to Nakia and she sneaks.
That deep.
Yeah.
That deep. Because I have love for you no more. Call me Namor. Fuck y'all.
More because he has no love for the surface world. We cut to Nakia and she sneaks into Talokan. Meanwhile, the queen summons Namor to ask him to bring Shuri home. But this is all just a fake out. She asks him, what can I offer you in exchange for my daughter? Nothing. Bro really smiling in her face. This is sick work. And she threatens to tell the world about the existence of Namor and Talokan. And this is where that demon starts coming out. Cause he gets all up in her face and he's like, if you tell the Americans, or if I see so much as a Wakandan ship in the water, I will off you, your daughter, and wipe Wakanda off the face of the map. And right there, she should have been like,
My fault, OG.
but foolishly, she still goes along with her plan. It's clear to me that the queen has some Forrest Gump tendencies, because we cut back to Talokan and Nakia shoots one of Namor's people, so the other takes Shuri as a hostage. She tells Shuri to move out the way and snipes her, and Shuri, being the only one with a working brain, realizes that this girl is gonna die and that this will start a war. But Nakia and Riri like, we do not care, leaving her there and going back to the surface as she gets reunited with her mother. But that won't last long, because meanwhile Namor goes back home and asks her what happened. She started telling like, as she used her last few breaths to tell him that it was the Wakandans. And every king needs their D1 first ballot Hall of Fame instigator, cause Namor behind him like,
he sound like he might get on your motherfucking ass. He might what? I mean, we can go outside, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. We can go. Let's go.
So he returns in front of his people, apologizing for trusting them. And this part really grinded my gears. After all the shit you did, you mad at them for betraying you? This is like trusting Rohan Murphy for some elite running advice. It just doesn't make sense. And then he declares war. So while Okoye and Nakia talking about how she's becoming more and more relatable to Steve Harvey by the minute, they turn around and see that water flowing down the streets of Wakanda. And I know y'all thought I was gonna make a joke about Africans not having any water, and these niggas ain't seen this much water before, as it breaks through the wall and eventually all of Wakanda is covered in water. And Namor starts showing that he really wants them dead to keep them from having medical help. The sirens come through, controlling all of them, making the Wakandans fall in the water next. I'm crying. Namor really strategic. He had a backup plan for his allies. This nigga think he Batman. File code name, Boy Wonder. Nigga weakness is a green rock. Use that against him and whoop his ass. Contingency file code name, same color as my shit. Take some of Sexy Red's breath, put it in a canister, and watch his skin combust. Contingency file code name, police brutality victim. Pay a snow bunny to lie on him. The police will do the rest of the work. Contingency file code name, The Rock. Give her a hard and strenuous acting role. The Flash, Arkham Asylum, and finally Green Arrow. That nigga can't box, just whoop his ass. One of the Dora Milaje throw a bomb, shutting them down. Like damn, I didn't think they singer was that bad. And we cut to Namor pulling up to the island, and I remember everybody was complaining that my son was fat. Meanwhile, they got the Uses 7 and Roger build. Bench players talking like starters. I hate it. And Baku tries to sneak up on him though. Hits him with the staff, but Namor just flexes, turning around and looking at him like,
man, this nigga trash.
Spins around and one shots him in. Sending him flying into a bar. Got my son on the ground wheezing like Ashton Kutcher around him. So one of Jada Smith clones come through, shooting at Namor and his soldiers, and they start running. But he's just standing there. At that point, I would have been like, just take the country. You can have it. But Namor trying to send a message. Smacking their beams away, treating them hoes like Nerf bullets. And then starts doing unspeakable acts. Jumping on the air, dodging and weaving all of the beams coming his way as he's flying straight into the aircraft. And he was just like, your time has come. One shot in a plane and then flying up and looking for more enemies. There is seriously something wrong with bro. And that's when he spots straight free eats, dodging the beams, jumping off the other plane, going down and then flying up, cutting a wing off, and then slices off the other wing while falling down. And while they're falling out the sky, he flies down and then throws them at the other plane. So IL flies in straight at Namor. You didn't just see he wiped out 2 dragonflies.
Let me ask you this. Since we have over halfway done. Do you think that if Black Panther, which Chadwick never passed, and they kept this same like plot, right? Do you possibly think that it would be like, you think Black Panther could have took him on?
Yeah.
Head on?
I think so.
And whooped his ass? Way easier than Shuri did? I know way easier, but I'm saying like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably would have rolled it up like that. Yeah.
I wonder what the battle could have been if it was really Black Panther and not like Shuri, but actually like Chadwick with the experience and all that.
Or they would have definitely made it like neck and neck, but it's still
if Shuri
probably
beat his
been.
ass, then well, I'm kind of spoiled for those who ain't. But I'm sure if you're watching this, you should have already seen it.
More than likely, yeah.
But if Shuri can handle him, then come on.
Yeah, so probably, yeah. I do wonder what direction they would have went though.
Yeah, if they didn't like kill off Chadwick and possibly even just replace them.
That, or I'm saying if like, unfortunately,
if he then unfortunately passed away,
yeah.
At the other plane, so Io flies in straight at Namor. You didn't just see he wiped out 2 dragon flyers with ease. There isn't a single thought behind that big ass head. Shooting at him, but he literally slapping away sonic attacks like they're nothing. And he decides to turn it up a notch, moving like Goku, hitting her with a left and right twice, and then flying in and slicing the wing off this flying saucer. Raw Wave just got excited somewhere because I said sauce and wing in the same sentence as she crash lands, ending that fight quickly. He jumps down and spots Shuri in the distance flying in, so she starts shooting at him, turning full on stormtrooper right in front of our eyes because she can't hit shit, allowing him to jump on the water and start camping at low ground like Harriet Tubman. And while he's swimming away, Shuri is still trying to shoot at him, so he stops and waits on the perfect chance to send her to that T'Chaka and T'Challa meet and greet, jumping up, hitting a whole ass flip and landing on their jet, stabbing the center console and looking Shuri deep in her eyes as she's looking up shook. She ain't never seen no matchup like this. This is like dropping Steph in the 50s. They gonna be like,
Hang that nigga now! I got the rope right here!
And because he's done irreparable damage to the aircraft, that shit starts spinning out, crashing into the water, and he's thinking it's GG's because they a boogie right now. After Namor got done wiping his hands with Shuri, he pulls up to the Citadel next to go drop off her mom, making a small ass crack in the window. And after this, bro starts smiling, so y'all know he's about to do some vile shit as he just leaves. The queen tells Shuri to run away, but it's too late because he comes back with 8 hydro bombs and throws them shits at the window, breaking the glass and completely destroying the Citadel, leading to them both getting swallowed up by the water. They abusing the hell out of this move. Do this against somebody who can swim. Eventually, the queen wakes up and swims down to save Riri, who is floating straight down. But as she's going up, the evolutionary advantage water has on black people is too strong, because when Nakia and Okoye walk in, the first thing they see is the queen face down in the water. They try resuscitation on her, but it isn't working. And meanwhile, the entire time, Namor is in the back talking his shit, saying that he will return in a week's time, and that if they don't join him, he'll wash Wakanda off the face of the earth. This is like when Chief Keef
I ain't feel like they should have let Angela. I forgot her name on here, but I was like, why we had to kill her? We already lost. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's to force Shuri to like accept her role, and she having to. But I was like, it didn't make no sense to having to kill her off, though.
And the way it happened.
She didn't have to die at all.
That's what I'm saying. And the way that it happened. And
I get that. I get that. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. In all of Jersey. Fuck did I do? I just live here. Shuri walks in and sees that her mother got the Tupac meet and greet. And on top of killing her mother, he starts adding to the pain.
Buried your dad. Mourned your losses.
And literally points right at her and says, "You are queen now," and just flies away, leaving and jumping in the water. After the queen's funeral, Shuri uses the bracelet that Namor gave her to try and create a synthetic heart-shaped herb. Nigga done gave his ops the tool to kill him. This is like Kendrick Lamar putting a kid in front of Drake like,
"Hey kid, how old are you?"
"I'm 12.
And unsurprisingly, it works. Meanwhile, all of this is happening, they figure out Namor's weakness, that if they draw him out like SpongeBob in that one episode, they can kill him, and that's when it happens. Shuri takes the heart-shaped herb and goes into the ancestral plane, and y'all probably thinking, oh, she finna see T'Challa, maybe her father. But nah, because she swims up and looks around calling out for her brother, but he isn't the one that's there, because as the camera pans, we see it's none other than a backdoor demon, Killmonger, and she's just standing there like,
oh no. This can't be.
And she says that she would never choose him, but she's in denial harder than KD after a haircut. Nothing changed, bro just took a step back. So he starts pressing her, asking her why did she take it, and she says, so I can be strong. So he says, strong to do what? But she can't admit it, trying to flip it on him by telling him that the blood of her family is on his hands. And he's simply like, nah, and starts cooking her, telling her that her mother saved a young girl from the lost tribe, but her father, he would have killed her. I mean, he did kill his brother. And after he finished giving that immaculate immaculate ass speech, he was like, you want to be noble like T'Challa or stand on business like me? And then she woke up. Nakia asked her who did she see, and she straight up started lying to her and says no one. I'm crying. Bitch thinks she's Zorro. And as she's feeling more and more relatable to Batman because her family abandoned her, she punches the statue, and here we see that the heart-shaped herb worked. We fast forward to the meeting. He had the higher up shook, told the Wakandans to evacuate the city immediately, and then Baku and everybody else looks up and sees a jet, and that's when Shuri drops out, flying all the way down, doing a clean superhero landing as everybody around realizes that the Black Panther is back. But in every great moment, there's always somebody to hate, and Baku and Shuri arm wrestle to test her strength, and bro realized, damn, she on that shit, raising her hand up as all the elders finally acknowledge her. After this, they plan to take out Namor, and because Shuri got hyped up by Killmonger, she says that her mother is gone and all she wants to do is kill him, and tells M'Baku he's gonna help her get it, leading up to the final battle, the get back. We cut to the Atlantic Ocean, and the Wakandans gave these niggas an evolutionary advantage over them. When you go to the pool, is your lifeguard black? But this was all a part of their plan, because
I know a couple black lifeguards. Hey, you can't be keep putting that stigma on us, man. We learning how to float out here, man. God damn. Why what's up with the, come on now.
Y'all so annoying.
How? You can't swim?
I can float.
Bear. No, you can't. What's floating?
I had a very traumatic situation.
Y'all, she still think she drowned.
Almost, y'all. And I have been...
Because she used to tell the story about I drowned before. People said, no, you ain't. You here with us.
I did. I drowned. I know people be like, see, you didn't drown. You still... Y'all, I drowned.
I drowned.
I don't care what y'all said. I was gone for a good few
but she's
seconds.
still here with us, so she ain't
By the
drowned.
grace of God, y'all, I'm here. Yeah.
Over them. When you go to the pool, is your lifeguard black? But this was all a part of their plan. Because they used a mining device to draw them out, he becomes more and more unrelatable to Helen Keller because the sound got them all tweaking. He tells them to swim up and go cheese that height advantage, and when they reach the surface, they look up and see the Wakandans got an entire stealth ship. These niggas' technology is insane. I see why Killmonger greased the entire country for it. Shuri and the Wakanda fleet are all on board chanting. Meanwhile, above Namor's people, dragonflyers come out the sky shooting at the Talokanil. But as they all go into the water, Namor just simply does not care, flying into the air, jumping on top of it, and slicing that hoe in half like butter. Bro running around building up a veto level kill streak right now. He is a threat. And it shows because he sees Ironheart is in front of him, and bro actually gonna stop. Fuck is she gonna do? Drown him? And she says this is for the queen.
Man, shut your bitch.
Rushes in trying to shoot him but missing every shot. And see, this is why Shuri was like,
Sight. You ain't gonna get these back.
at the end of the movie, we trying to avenge the queen, not embarrass her. Namor starts targeting a flyer, using his spear to split the side of it, and then grabs the back, throwing it at a ship full of Wakandans, clearing at least a quarter of them out in a second. And now they realize that all that glazing M'Baku was doing, calling Namor as strong as the Hulk, that he was right. And while Shuri is down there wiping out all the NPC Talokanil, Ironheart is on high ground in hell, shooting at Namor, but he's dodging everything. It got so bad to the point he turned around mid-fight just to see the action that was going on down there. And look at this. Turns back around, one-shotting her, making her fall all the way down, but she catches herself. Black Widow can't relate, and Ironheart catches back up, but they simply just cannot touch this man as he keeps flying higher and higher. But unlike the queen, he's too high up, and that's when Ironheart comes from behind for the sneak, shooting him in the back as he falls and lands inside the jet. Ironheart tells Black Panther it's go time, so she jumps on the jet going inside, and he's like, princess, and she's like, nah, I'm the Black Panther, I'm here for revenge. And he just looking at her like, but anywho, until Shuri's AI says pervaporation complete, and that was the plan, to turn my son into a Popeye's biscuit. But she thought he was just gonna stand there and take it. Bro starts spazzing out, stabbing the thrusters repeatedly to get him the hell up out of there. And Shuri talking to her AI, asking him what is he doing. She didn't even get the chance to give her I'm a bad guy now speech. So she tells her AI to get her to the desert. She don't want this man to grasp a drop of water, so she decides has to put a stop to his run. Kicking him in the back got him pressed up against the wall like he's getting arrested. So he turns around, goes for a left, weave, eat this right, and then she scratches his face, but he's like, catches her elbow and gives her a life-altering rib shot, turning her into an inflatable man outside a car dealership. And while he has her hitting the Disney Channel knees, lifts her hand up, got her hitting the Black Lives Matter, but she cuts his arm and he starts moving like Bruce Lee, hit her with a 1-inch punch across the room, and he immediately turns around and breaks apart the jet, crash landing onto the desert. And you just know bro was mad as hell a little bit earlier and he would have been back to 100%. Shuri gets up looking around for Namor, but she looks up to a demon punching her right in her shit, and then she turns around and bro wasted no time running in, picking her up and flying in the air, and while he's taking the hits, grabs her elbow again, punching her and locking her arms and legs, and proceeds to fly straight down, hitting her with a flying lariat. And goddamn, is this not overkill? It's her first day as Black Panther and she gotta fight this demon? He stands over her and hits her with a 2-piece and goes to stomp her out, but she
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, would the matchup be like that though? With the that's what I was like. Sometimes low key, we ain't have to kill off Black Panther. We could have just redid it. We should have just recast. It would have made way more sense.
Can't please everybody. Because I feel like if so, then people would have had probably.
And you already know what people would have had a problem with. The people who don't even watch Marvel and you know what I'm saying? But it's typically those people who, I'm just showing up Black Panther. Do you watch any other Marvel films? Do you watch any DC films? Do you watch anything? No. All right, so shut up.
You gotta fight this demon? He stands over her and hits her with a 2-piece and goes to stomp her out, but she rolls out the way and sees Free eats and cuts off his wing. Got bro screaming out, so she grabs him, flips him over on his face, and bro looking down like,
is this nigga serious?
And then the camera pans and she holding his wing up like a damn trophy, so he cannot let this slide. Going for a right, but Shuri dodges in the cleanest way. He catches her arm, hits her with the left, and then shoulder checks her at a rock. About to have her in that tight end walk by the end of the night. He flies in and elbows her in the chest and starts wailing on her, so she grabs him and starts moving like a freak, putting her claws in his back, letting off a big boom, and used his arm as a trampoline, jumping off and kicking him down, sending him flying. And while he's taking a knee, she hits him with a spinning back kick, laying him out face first. Losing to a rookie you have 400 plus years on is crazy. All NBA rookies taking notes right now. John kicks him, posing, and whips the claws out, and now she has him right where she wants him and starts walking him down. And with the fear of getting the Prince of all 2.5 Saiyans treatment, he decided to lock in, stabbing her with his spear and pressing her against the rock, and told her, Killmonger said you did want to be like him, as he's just walking to the water. And the words Shuri said to Killmonger starts replaying in her head, realizing she gotta stand on business, breaking the spear and pushing herself off of it. And right before Namor can reach the water, she runs and jumps over him and looks him deep in his eyes, and she's like, Wakanda forever, burning his entire body while she's just sitting in the back posing. He falls over and she walks over to him, flips him over, and is about to finish him off. After she got the talk no jutsu from her mother, she tells him to yield, so he does, getting what he wanted in the first place, to become allies with Wakanda.
Which is fast though. Like he wasn't even
did
all that just to become allies. Like, did you really even have real smoke with them, or you just want to be friends? It's like, all right, you don't want me, are we gonna be friends?
You gotta take my mama though.
Nah. Oh, we can't be cool. I forgot.
Yeah, to my
you
mama,
to my mama.
Man. You can't take my mama now. I think I'm gonna be your friend.
Hey, you kill half of my people. Could we be cool? Hell no.
But that happens.
No, it don't. Not mama.
Not mama.
Not mama. No. No, you if you take mama, we cannot be cool, see.
I feel you. You know me.
Oh yeah. See, if you take mama, man, we smoking on your dead ops and your whole family forever.
I don't talk like that, but yeah. Anywho.
Take your mama, what's gonna happen?
We ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm just saying, you gonna be shit, nigga. You gonna see me to your grave. So I know they put you on the ground. You would have killed them.
I don't want to think like that.
I'm saying.
Oh, in this.
In this, like.
Yeah, I can put myself in this. Yeah, most definitely. I thought you were talking about for real.
No.
Oh, okay. My bad.
We talking about a...
I know, I got a little real life in there. My bad. My bad.
Y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions and forwards about it in the comment section down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it goes, man.
Not too much.
I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is...
Here the coast.
We are? We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners.